Welcome. Yoga for tight shoulders and neck. All right, this is a yoga quickie that allows you to bring this practice into any time of your day. It's in the morning when you're feeling tight when you get up, at night before you go to bed, or in the evening when you're feeling like, ooh, the effects of the day are coming on you. Anytime. This is a brilliant, what we call yoga quickie to help you release and wind down and relax those tight muscles. Okay, so we start, as we do each class, sitting up on a pillow or a blanket if you need it, and closing eyes, and we're just going to do some torso circles. First of all, just to kind of get a spiral of energy up through the neck and the shoulders to start releasing. So hands on the knees, you can pull the navel in and exhale and roll around, and inhale, roll forward, exhale, roll back. This is going to be about 20 minutes, 21, 22 minutes. All right, breathing. Exhale brings you back. Inhale rolls you forward. Chest up as you're rolling forward, shoulders back. When you come back, exhale, roll. Belly pulls in, the shoulders roll forward, the chin tucks in. Inhale, forward, chest lifts, chin up. Exhale, come back. Switch directions for a couple breaths. Inhale, roll forward, lift. Exhale, roll back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. And then sitting up tall. Inhale. Gentle twist, right hand behind you. And I'm going to guide you through this twist so you can think about how it affects your neck. Okay? Left hand on your right knee. Hand behind, again, right hand behind you to prop up. And then you're going to start to twist from the ribs and abdomen, right? So exhale, give a good grip on the knee. Spine is long and tall, don't slouch. Exhale, start to twist. All right, so we're going to spiral. Think of spiraling up the spine. The head's the last thing to turn, but indeed you do create the spiral through the neck. Inhale. Exhale, through the ribs, the abdomen, the chest. Back shoulder is down, and then finally look back. Take a break. Inhale. Spine is long. Exhale, twist. Look back. And spiral the spine. 1 more time. Twist on the exhale. Now, you want the whole spine and torso to come back as one unit. Don't lead with the head. Inhale, come forward. Everything moves forward. Exhale, come the other side. Rotate through the belly and ribs. Inhale, get tall. Spiral from the base. Exhale, revolve. Finally, the head looks back. Inhale, get tall. Exhale. All right, neck is long. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, coming forward as one unit. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Okay, side opener, then we move to all fours. Right? Inhale, right arm up. And we're going to come over, bicep to ear. So we're not going to let our head just hang down. Exhale, come over. Bicep to ear. Now lengthen the shoulder. Lengthen the arm. Pull your shoulder down. Ear to arm. Now reach open through your ribs. Push your right hip down. Inhale. Extend through the crown. Exhale. Come on over. Ear stays stuck to bicep. Inhale. Lengthen through the crown. So the whole spine and neck are lengthening. Exhale. Your shoulder releases. So pull your shoulder back in the socket. Inhale. Come up. Arm extends. Exhale. Down. Other side. Inhale. Ear to arm. Exhale, coming over. Now you can look up if you want. Sometimes that kind of tweaks the neck. So either look up or look forward. Ear to arm. Left hip down. Lengthen through the whole crown. So tailbone to crown, long. Exhale, open those side ribs. 1 more breath. And inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. Ooh, shoulders shrug to ears. Inhale. Exhale, back and down. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, back and down. Beautiful. Okay, all fours. Ready? So move your blanket out of the way. All fours, so cat pose, and we're going to focus on moving through the whole spine, not just initiating things with your neck, okay? So all fours, feet pushing into the mat. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, tailbone, belly, chest, chin. Exhale, tailbone, belly, chest, chin, and round the shoulders. Inhale, tailbone up, expand belly, expand chest, lift the chin. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, tailbone, belly pulls in. Round the shoulders, tuck the chin, opposite. Inhale, tailbone tilts up, belly expands, chest expands, chin lifts. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Neutral spine, table pose. Exhale. Take your knees wider apart. We're going to do thread the needle. Right arm goes underneath. Exhale. Get that shoulder right under, palm is up, ear to the mat, eyes closed. Extend your left arm out. Feel a stretch through your shoulder. You can also wrap your left arm around your back if you want. 3 deep breaths. Big inhale. And exhale, sink right down into that right shoulder. Ooh, feel the stretch under the shoulder blade. Another breath. Exhale, close your eyes and feel this. Sink into the arm. One more. Nice. And then your left arm comes in, hand under shoulder, inhale, push up. Ooh, and you're just going to roll to the, I'm going to turn. You don't have to turn, but I want to make sure I face you. So your left arm goes out and under. Exhale. So your knees are apart, so you don't do this rotation through your lower back. We want to get it through the shoulders. So the ear goes down on the mat, side of the head on the mat. Right arm stretches out. Left arm is extended. The fingers are extended. 3 deep breaths. And again, you can take this arm, your extended arm, your top arm, and wrap it around your back. So your right arm on this side. If you want, okay, for 3, eyes closed, your face is soft, all right, just let it go, surrender. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Right hand down on the mat, inhale, push yourself up, and then we're going to twist, so the knees come in about shoulder width apart. Left hand stays down on the mat. Right hand goes up to the ceiling and extend. All right, so let's do John Mudra. So the right finger, so you make an OK symbol. Finger and thumb, first finger and thumb connect. Reach through your the 3 fingers. Look up, extend, come up out of that left wrist. Hand comes down. Exhale. I'm going to turn around. You don't have to. Take the other side. Inhale, lift. Look up. Jan Mudra, stretch. So you can push your first finger and thumb together. One thing this will do physiologically is keep you from clenching your jaw. And it just is it's the symbol of connection in yoga, right? The connection of energy. Stretch. Stretch, open up the whole body. Exhale, hand comes down. Woo! Okay, so we're going to come into puppy pose. The knees come back. The hands go forward. This is a nice prep for down dog, actually, okay, which we'll do after this. Tail wiggles back. Chest comes down. Your hands are wide so that you can drop down in between your shoulders. Forehead on the mat. Navel pulls in a little bit, and let's breathe into the ribs. More breathing into the ribs than into the belly. Exhale, feel your shoulder. Now you want your shoulders to externally rotate, like you're taking your shoulder blades and wrapping them around the sides of your torso. Imagine doing that. Right? And it's hard to do. Just kind of think about it. How could those move out a little bit? Shoulders away from each other. One more breath. Well done. And then we're going to come up to a down dog and then a hovering cat. So we're going to move from down dog to hovering cat. Exhale, hips go back. I'm going to wiggle the knees around. So that position you just had in puppy pose with the chest down between the shoulders, try that. Right? See if you can drop down, wrap the shoulders open. Okay, so now hovering cat. Look forward. Knees are going to bend, hover off the mat, and you raise the chest, cat pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hovering cat. Stretch out those toes. Exhale, down dog. Pull your belly button in when you exhale. Tuck your chin. Inhale, opposite, just like cat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. 2 more times. Up on the toes. Knees hover off the mat. Shoulders back, chest up. Exhale, back. Beautiful opener for the whole shoulder girdle, the whole back line of the body. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, coming forward to plank pose. We're going to do scapula push-ups. The first round, the knees are going to be on the mat. Okay, hands under shoulders, feet flat or toes under. Now we're going to sink down between the shoulder blades. Notice I'm not bending my elbows. You're just sinking down. And then you're going to push up and round the upper back. Nothing is moving except for the muscles between the shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale. Now keep your lower abdominal strong. Bring awareness there. Exhale. So we're loosening up and using all these muscles around our shoulder blades. Back line of the body gets so tight. Okay, we get rounded and compressed. One more time. Now let's come on back to a child. Make a fist. Stretch the fingers. Make a fist. Stretch the fingers. Come on back up. Repeat on the knees or come up. Plank pose. Scapula push-ups. Sink down. Push up. You are not bending your elbows. You're just sinking up, going up and down between the shoulder blades. Let's move those muscles around. Loosen them up and use them. For 3, 2, and 1. And then drop your knees. Come right down to the mat. Exhale. We're going to open the chest now. All right. Drop the chin on the mat. Bring the hands by your sides. We're going to do snake pose. So interlace your fingers behind the back. If it's hard to get your hands interlaced, you're going to use a strap, tea towel, sock, whatever, and hold that, okay? Now you're going to wiggle your shoulders together, fingers interlaced, chin is in, feet push on the mat. As you bring your shoulder blades together, you inhale and start to lift the chest and look slightly forward. You do not have to come up very high. Pull your hands down towards your feet and off your back a little. And we'll take 3 deep breaths here. Stretch your chest out. For 3. Right? Back of the neck is long. 2. And 1. And then come on down. Release the hands. Come over on your right ear. Close your eyes. Let your feet flop open. We'll repeat again. Come on the chin, fingers interlace, shoulder blades pull together, top of the feet push on the mat. Inhale as the shoulders are together, shoulder blades together, lift the chest, eyes slightly forward. Don't lift your chin too much, all right? It's not jutting forward, it's tucked in. Breathe. Hands pull down to the feet, glutes can engage for 3. Stretch your chest. 2. And 1. Chin comes down, hands by your sides, go in your other ear. Take a few deep breaths. Let your feet flop open so the heels go to the edges of the mat. Okay, coming center. And then we're going to come to downward facing dog, right? Actually, let's come to child first for a breath or 2, then down dog. So come on up. Extended child. Let's have toes tucked under. Stretch at the feet. Head down to the mat. Ooh, feel a nice stretch in your shoulders. Nice. And then downward facing dog for a breath or 2. Exhale. Again, nice stretch to the shoulder girdle. Right foot comes to the ceiling. Step forward, exhale. So we're going to do horse pose. So it's a kind of a 90-degree angle with the knees, and if you want, you can put your blanket underneath your back knee, your left knee, for support, okay? Coming up, take your arms out like wings, right arm under the left, bend your elbows, lift the chest. You're going to draw your shoulder blades down your back. Lift the chest up. Lift the hands up as high as you can. Take your hands away from your face a little bit. And as you're doing that, your shoulders are going to want to shrug. Pull your shoulders down. A couple more breaths. Nice. And then we're going to come into a twist. So the hands will come to the mat. Your back knee is going to come off the mat, and you're going to have to wiggle your back foot back a little bit. Hands to the thigh. Get balanced. Now you can do this with your back knee down, of course. Hands in prayer. Get low. We're going to do prayer twist. So I'm going to be twisting away from you. This is the look of my arms, okay? So come across. See my back leg super strong? Push into your hands and revolve, okay? So keep on going. Now you want to feel your front knee really, your front foot, sorry, super engaged. Your back leg strong and revolving like we did in our seated twist. Revolve from your ribs, from your shoulders, and then from your neck. For 2 more breaths. Well done. And then transition. Hands come down. Your blanket goes out of the way if you're not going to need it, or you move it to the other side. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Drop the right knee. 90-degree angles with the knees. Lift the chest. Use your blanket if you want. Arms out like airplane wings. Left arm under the right this time. Get your arms in the crux of your elbows here. Hands come away from your face. Huge stretch for the shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Shake your head a little bit. Breathe. Lift the chest. A few more breaths. Hands come down. Exhale. Back knee comes up. Stretch your back leg back a little bit so you're in a nice deep lunge. Balance. Hands come on the thigh. Hands into prayer. From a nice low lunge, come across. Top elbow up. Pressing. Now let's come up off the thigh to actually create the pose. So you're pressing that bottom tricep onto your leg. But you're lifting the torso up as high as you can. Push your back leg, back heel. Nice and engaged. One more breath. Now you can look up and spiral the neck right up. Exhale, hands come down. Beautiful. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale. Back to seated. Crossing ankles. Now you're going to get, you may need a strap. Okay, so if you don't have it, go get it. And that is a tea towel, a sock, a shirt, whatever it is. Okay, sit up on your blanket if you need it. All right, elevate your hips. If you have tight hips, you've got to sit. Tight hamstrings, you have to sit on the blanket here. Okay, so we're going to do Gomukhasana pose. And then come down on the back for bridge and closing. So you can be an easy pose with your legs, or you can take the right leg, the left leg under, right leg on top. Okay? Right arm is going to come up, elbow to the ceiling, palm down in the middle of your back. Left arm comes out like you're hitchhiking, thumb up, and then turn the thumb down. See how that rolls your shoulder? Okay, and then reach behind. So now my left palm is facing up, and I'm going to come and try to hook my hands together. I can't hook my hands together. So I take the strap and come back and use that to hook my hands. Now we're going to take 5 breaths sitting up tall. So exhale down into the hips. Elbow up. Left shoulder rolling back. Try to get your hands closer together. A few more breaths. Sitting tall, sitting tall. Open the chest, roll that top elbow back. And then release, and we'll come to the other side. So you just lean back, flip the legs around. So either easy pose with the other shin in front, Gomukhasana pose with the left leg on top, and just get settled. If you're in Gomukhasana, you get your feet flexed. Okay. Now left arm is going to come up. Grab your elbow, bring it back. Open up this whole chain here, and then your right arm comes out like you're hitchhiking. Turn the palm down. Come around. Ooh, see if your hands will connect. This side's even worse for me. This is my mouse arm, right? Oh, everything rolling forward. So the rolling back is really sore. So I'm going to get that strap. Hitchhike, turn it down. Come back, use the strap. And then I keep thinking about taking my right shoulder and rolling it back here. Okay, we've done a lot of work to open up the shoulder blades and those muscles. So let's use that and actually move the shoulder blade back, move the shoulder, whole shoulder girdle back, elbow up, sit tall. All of us at computers, right? This is such a good pose to do, right? Also a hip opener. Breathe. Good work. One more breath. And then we're releasing. Exhale. Whew. Notice how tightly you're holding onto that strap if you were. And then final pose before a very brief Shavasana is going to be bridge with kind of a flowing movement for hips and shoulders. So lying on your, coming down slowly, lying on your back. All right, feel your hands by your sides, just reaching for your feet. Feet are hip width apart. All right, so we're going to take arms overhead as the hips come up. Inhale, time it, so when your hips are at their maximum, your arms are overhead. Inhale. Exhale, roll down, time it so your hips and hands touch the same time. Your big toes stay pushed down the whole time. Inhale, tendency right here to take the big toes up, keep them down. Inhale. Chest up, shoulders moving. Exhale. Roll down. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Stay up. 3, 2, lift your chest, pull the navel in, pull the knees together. Exhale, lower down, hands and hips. Shavasana is going to be with the soles of the feet together, knees open up, butterfly pose, arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbows. If that's not great on your shoulders, hands by your sides. And we'll take about 5 deep breaths. Exhaling, just allowing your body to sink into the mat. Big, long exhales. Let go of your Ujjayi breath if you were using it. Just a nice natural rhythm of breathing. Transitioning everybody. Knees to ceiling, hands to your hamstrings, backs of the legs. We're going to rock and roll a couple times to come up to seated. Rock and roll. Bring energy to your spine. Rock and roll. And up we come. Finishing as we always do with our chant. Sitting up tall, rubbing palms together. Warm hands come over your eyes rest in your hands. Take a big breath of gratitude. Okay, smiling, coming into our chant. Hands at heart center. Om Shanti 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 Om. Feeling that vibration of the mantra as you close. Inhale together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. And I honor the place in you of love, of truth, of peace, and of wisdom. And I honor the place in you where when you are in that place and I'm in that place, there's only one of us. Namaste. Thank you for coming, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.